Good Saturday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm your meteorologist, Jesse Peterson, and let's go ahead and talk about the weather for your Saturday evening going into your future. Looking at the radar right now, there is nothing, absolutely nothing going on for the entire state of South Carolina. But if you go on up here to the MRMS, you see that we do have some more activity going on. This may come in the form of snow, like snow up here inside of Michigan, as well as the UP of Michigan, Wisconsin, northern Illinois, and eastern Iowa getting some snow. We also do have some snow in South Dakota, some rain and some snow activity going on in the west, with some flooding activity going on in California, snow in Nevada and Utah as well. But look at the south, look at the southeast, even look at the northeast. I mean, just nice, quiet condition going on for this entire region. Now let's go on and talk about our current cloud cover. Current cloud cover right now. I mean, we might have some low clouds or maybe even some dense, not so dense clouds in general, going through the low country of South Carolina. But overall, that's pretty much it. Just some locally isolated to scattered, not so dense cloud cover. Here's your cloud cover for the future. As you go on and push this forward, cloud cover will continue as we go throughout the night, low country and the Midlands. As we go on into tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, shower activity, not shower activity, but cloud activity will be going on still inside of the upstate of South Carolina, maybe even the PD region. And as you get into tomorrow night, overall, pretty much clear. I mean, there is a chance for some scattered cloud cover. And then as you go around 36 hours out, this is going into our Monday morning. Monday morning seeming to be a bit more cloudier. Midlands, low country PD region. And then as you go to around hour 48, which this is Monday night. Monday night looking to be, again, a non-cloudy type of day. Here's your current temperatures. Let's go in and scroll in, look at some more regions as we just started doing. But here it is, around 52 in Columbia, as well as 50 in St. Matthews, 50 in Chapin, as well as 50 in Camden and Bishopville, as well as 52 in Sumter, 50 in Saluda, as well as 52 in Edgefield and McCormick, even 50 in Greenwood, 48 in Lawrence, 48 in Winnsboro, and even 52 in Orangeburg. Going on down here into your low country temperatures, around 52 in Holly Hill, as well as 48 in Moncks Corner, 50 in Somerville, as well as 50 in Allendale, 52 in Charleston, 52 in Kiowa Island, as well as 50 in Walterboro, 52 in Beaufort, as well as 52 in Ridgeland, even 50 in Hilton Head Island. Going on up here to the PD region, PD 52 in Conway, as well as 52 in Myrtle Beach, even 50 in North Myrtle Beach, 50 in Kingstree and Lake City, as well as 50 in Florence, 52 in Marion, as well as 50 in Dillon, and Hartsville, as well as Cheraw, also in that 50 range. Moving on over here to our upstate, 46 in Greenville, as well as Spartanburg, Gaffney, also in that 46 range, as well as York and Rock Hill. Clemson 46, Walhalla 46, Anderson 48, and Greenwood also at 50. Here's your Saturday night temperatures right here, 42 in Greenville, as well as 43 in Spartanburg, 41 in Rock Hill, as well as 41 in Winnsboro, 42 in Columbia, 41 in Camden, as well as 41 in Sumter, 41 in Florence, as well as 44 in Myrtle Beach, 44 in Georgetown, 44 in Moncks Corner, as well as 48 in Charleston, 44 again in Walterboro, 50 in Hilton Head Island, and 42 Barnwell and Aiken. No precipitation is expected for the next 24 or so hours, and I believe this is the morning's one right here, but I believe even if I update it, I don't think it's much. I think there is a little threat. I think there actually might be a little threat for just a tiny bit of precipitation, but I'm pretty sure it's less than 10%. If I go on and get it right here, it's like a sliver, like northeastern Charleston County, right there on the coastal region. You can see it right here. As I just got it loaded up, but there it is. Very, very small sliver right there on the coast of northern Charleston County. But overall, I mean, that's not really anything really to need an umbrella for or anything like that. So even if you're in that area, I wouldn't bring my umbrella with me because that's not that significant. Moving on into our future, and when I say future, I mean like the next 48 or so hours so far. So we're gonna go around 40 hours out as we go through, and there is actually a little threat for some rain shower activity on the coastal region. I guess that's where that precipitation chance comes from. Maybe even trying to get at some isolated shower activities up there near Myrtle Beach, as well as you get into tomorrow afternoon, early tomorrow afternoon and late morning time tomorrow. So would not be surprised if there was something up there, but I mean, I do think that they maybe could add a little risk up there, or that might be put into place for tomorrow morning. We'll talk about that tomorrow morning, though. But just talking about tonight, not really much for anything. So now let's go and talk about our future. And when I say future, I mean like the next 400 or so hours. Here it is right here. Let me go on and get to it. Time is in the top right corner of your screen. And as you go on and push this forward, not really much going on. There is some isolated shower activity in the upstate February the 5th. And then maybe even some more scattered shower activity the upstate Midlands around February the 6th as well. Maybe even some rain activity going on by around February the 8th. And then as you continue to push this forward, just some more scattered shower activity until you get to around February the 13th, where you actually do have a chance for some, for just a cold front to actually try and pass through that could bring some thunderstorm activity with it as well. And then some more rain activity, but this is on February the 16th. This is a bit too far out to talk about. So that's pretty much it in terms of our future. Let's go on and talk about the month of February. So going on and doing that right nice and fast. So here's the Climate Prediction Center outlook right here for the month. For the month of February, here is your temperature map first. There actually is an above average chance that we will see a above average temperatures pretty much. So we will be in for a warm February. Now it's not going to be warm all the time, obviously, but it's mainly going to be above normal temperatures for pretty much our state for throughout the most of the month at least. Maybe not all of it, but most of the month will be above average. And it's not above average meaning summer-like temperatures. It just means above averages for like this time of the year. Now going on to precipitation as well. Precipitation, there is kind of a below for the low country of South Carolina, but other than that, everybody else is equal right now. So equal chances, meaning that it's like a 50-50 shot. It's not leaning one way or the other. It's just your normal precipitation. And that's pretty much for most of the state, except for the low country. Low country will be below average in terms of precipitation. That could just mean that the low country usually gets more rain this time of the year, or it could just mean that systems won't really get to it as much as other portions of the state. It really just determines on what you look at it by. And overall, it's looking just to be another kind of warmer, but also normal in terms of rainfall, maybe even a bit below average month. So kind of just like a warm and dry trend. So now I do want to check out temperature anomalies as well and just show you above average, below average. Like we're staying above average pretty much throughout a good amount of time. I mean, even until like February the 7th and the 8th, we're looking to be above average. And even going past that as well to around February the 10th and even the 11th as well. And looking very, very much above average as we go into February the 13th. But then that cold front's going to push in by around February the 14th and the 15th, bringing us some really cooler than average temperatures going into the 15th. But then don't worry, because that warm air will come right back. So there's not really too much of cold air coming through to South Carolina. But that pretty much wraps up the February forecast. You can't really go too much further out, or else the models are just guessing at that point, and it's not really accurate once you get around 300 to 400 hours out. So we're just gonna have to wait and see, but we can at least get the first half of February in terms of temperatures and rainfall, which we did talk about rainfall, storm systems, and cold fronts earlier. So now let's go on and talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and it is 9:12 right now. We got through this in around 11 to 12 minutes. But here is our audience. tonight, only 2. So very, very quiet tonight. Thad says, good evening, Joseph. I hope all is well. All is well. And then Trail says, hi, Joseph. Hello to you. And that's it. So, that's going to about wrap that up. And now I want to go on and talk about San Antonio and Raleigh now. And then we do have some announcements, by the way, at the end. So make sure that you stay into the end past the San Antonio and Raleigh part if you're still listening as well. But as you go in and push through, and for rain in terms of San Antonio, no rain is expected for about like the next 40 or so hours. And then moving over here to Raleigh, North Carolina. You go on and push this forward right here. No rain expected for Raleigh either, so both of y'all are good in terms of rainfall. Temperatures now as we go on and push this forward. Go on and check out the likes as well. We have 8 people watching and only 7 likes, and we've had 12 people tune in so far. So make sure you hit the like button if you have not already. Here is your low temperatures tonight, around 38 degrees inside Raleigh. High temperatures tomorrow, 55. Low temperatures tomorrow night at around 40 as well. As you go on and scroll our way over here towards San Antonio down here, you do have low temperatures tonight at around 48. High temperatures tomorrow, 81. Low temperatures tomorrow night, 55. And then high temperatures probably going into the 60s. High 60s probably going into your Monday. Now moving on over here towards severe weather, there's actually no threat for any sort of severe weather for both locations, so both of y'all are actually good. So now what's going on throughout the entire United States, just weather-wise and just news-worthy stuff. A prolonged atmospheric river event will cause and continue to bring moderate to heavy rain to northern and central California through the Pacific Northwest and mountain snow in the Cascades in northern Rockies today into next week. We also do have some freezing going on in Maine. Winter storm warnings up for Minnesota. Some heavy wind going through Nevada and Wyoming. We even do have some dense fog, some going on in southern Florida towards the Keys as well. And then we also do have, seems to be a wintry mix of precipitation going on for northern Indiana and southern Michigan as well. So pretty interesting to see there. And that's pretty much it in terms of just what's going on throughout the entire U.S. And so just a couple announcements. One, make sure that you are here tomorrow night as well. We will be doing the weekly forecast for February the 2nd through February the 8th. Just talking about next week just in general. So make sure that you are there for that. Also, we have now introduced fan of the month, to where pretty much in order to be included in the fan of the month, you have to be subscribed, obviously, hit the like button every time you get it, make sure that you share as well, and that you comment as well, whether that be on the live or rather that be on just a video. It does not matter at all. So in order to be qualified to get chosen for that, it gets chosen every single month, and we'll announce the winner for the month of January for tomorrow. So make sure that if you have not hit the like button, subscribe button, and the share button, also you comment as well, so you can go on and be in there. You won't really win anything except for just some, I guess, just praise on how much I appreciate you being a part of the channel and what you do. And that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else to say. Don't think there is. So hopefully everyone enjoyed the forecast tonight. I will be back tomorrow morning with your Sunday morning forecast update. Again, make sure that you're there tomorrow night for our week forecast update for February the 2nd through February the 8th as well.
Hey!